interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Now here are the Seahawks in great shape to start their first drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Not sure what you thought, but I thought it was appropriate when he walked into our meeting with his arm totally encased in ice, because he threw 5 touchdown passes last week and won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Yeah, but reading the paper this morning, and he said, gosh, I actually thought I should have got 6 or 7. But still, it was an amazing performance a week ago.
Boy, I tell you what, if he thought he should have had 6 or 7, that's a guy's an absolute perfectionist, not just greedy.
Back to Walker on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. They'll look to throw. It's caught. And it's 8-0. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, balls put on him, 2 points for that.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. This fielded right at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Noah Fant, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as they continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, 1st quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
This taken in at the goal line. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. That pick 6 just a moment ago. Things went from bad to worse. Look up at the scoreboard now. Not looking good here. We'll see if they can put something together on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They're going to look to throw. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
2nd and 8.
Come back team. Dixie Maverick. They pass. 18, Pioneer.
They'll set up to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Back to throw here. Buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have opened the lead up to 30. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. We're not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Ready, play.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Ertz has it left side. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. We get a look at what Ertz did receiving-wise last week. 6 catches, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling this flag on that one.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Being chased out left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kendall Hinton, 32 yards. And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. And Walker once more. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll look to throw here. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. That's Anthony Barr coming in from his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. This is the tight end Fant. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. 2nd and 3. Touchdown, Seahawks. Odell Beckham from 21 yards away. And the Seahawks continue to pull away here in this 1st half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. 2nd and 9 now. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Returnable here from the 38. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Completes it to Fant on the right side. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Holding offense.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Christian Watson as time expires in the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Past the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special teams.
And how about the extension of the lead? This one felt a lot like, you remember Seattle-Denver Super Bowl 48? Percy Harvin to start the second half. Seattle was already firmly in control. Now, they feel like they can't be caught.
Yeah, they are firmly in control right now.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes that has a way of catching up with you.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
Come on, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And out of bounds. This will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles, and I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. 2nd and 5. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And now here's another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. They'll set up to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Cards are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And it's fielded at the 34. Oh, he bowls over it. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad is on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Back to throw now on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Cardinals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush down right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now back to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And now here's another interception. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Unlock line. Ready.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up. Again, it's Walker. Down to about the 22 here. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Second and 3. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Fielded just inside the 20. A big-time return there, 40 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Up the middle, here's Walker. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Back to throw. Quick slant to Watson. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Looking to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he has a big gain inside the